but we keep kind of get drawn into these really bizarre adventures. I guess part-time ghost hunter.
I see. All right. Well, I mean, it sounds like you're kind of in between professions almost, right?
And he kind of laughs and he goes, "Oh man, yeah." And he just kind of like, what a change.
I have to say, if you found that ghost, it seems like you're pretty good at hunting things.
Well, I mean, it's not just me. And like he almost summons Turn Down for What to show him, but he realizes he wouldn't see it, so he backs down and is just, yeah, I guess that's kind of my specialty in the group. Seems to be. There's another guy, but he's got a lot going on. And he just again just kind of stares forward, thinking about Roland.
What a complicated group. I'm not gonna lie. You make me glad I'm a bit of a loner sometimes.
I definitely felt the same way.
There are times it just is easier to deal with things by yourself, but there are also times when it's easier to rely on the people around you, people you can trust. And well, it sounds like you can at least trust the people around you. Just make sure you don't get left behind like I did, I think.
And you two kind of nods, and he goes, "Yeah, but I mean, without you, we would be so much further in the weeds when it comes to this investigation. If it even caught our radar, we've been trying to juggle a lot of different things."
I'm sure it sounds like quite a lot. Would you like a drink or something? I do have just, I mean, non-alcoholic, of course. I have sparkling water. I do have alcohol, but it is early in the day. I guess I did take that beating though. Oh boy, my head's kind of all over the place right now. Do you just want water?
Yeah, water's fine.
Great. Just make yourself at home. Make yourself comfortable. I guess I'll be right back. And then he leaves to go get those beverages. Meanwhile,
Marisol answers immediately.
ring rang.
Hi. So
You
we
two.
found,
Ah, shit.
we found. Oh yeah, it's not you two. It's. Hi, it's Mia. So we found Jason, and he's beat up. And he's looking for a place to hide because there was eyeballs here.
Wait, so what are you asking?
Well,
Sleepover.
you've got the blessed. Yeah, you've got the best place to hide.
You guys realize it's not my place, right? It's I'll ask Desi. Sure.
It's either that or I take him to my place and we see if my parents are home.
For how long, by the way?
I assume until we defeat the eyeball master guy who's murdering people.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So it could be weeks.
Well, we haven't been working on it before.
It doesn't matter. I'll just distract Desi somehow with this. I don't know, more rent, some booze his way. I'll figure it out.
I almost think I should take him back to my house. I'm afraid of exposing Desi and his place to anyone, and we don't know that Jason isn't a bad guy yet. And I've already had a lot of betrayal this week, so I was hoping to limit it. I don't know. What do you think is a good idea?
You talking about that reporter guy? He seems absolutely harmless.
I mean, if you're sure, I can't tell anymore.
It's fine. I'll
Okay.
send me his address. I'll pick him up as soon as we get back, or you can take him there. I'll call Desi after this.
Okay, we'll probably just take him on over. Should I cover his eyes? I've never done mafia stuff before.
Desi's not in the mafia. He would just appreciate privacy since this is sort of his only place to live, and it's fine. He'd probably prefer it if he did cover his eyes, actually.
Okay, well, I'll do that, and we'll bring him over. See you when you're done. Tell us how Lewis is.
She just sighs at that.
No, don't sigh. I want to know he's my friend too. You can't steal your boyfriend away from the rest of us. That's what you should be sighing at.
I really wish you guys would stop calling him my boyfriend.
I mean, if you want a different boyfriend, I'll stop.
You should know by now, Nia. Friends are just friends.
I mean, I don't... are we friends?
Of course we're friends.
Yay! Okay, I'll see you soon.
Yeah, if you don't get a reply from me, then that means Desi did not okay it. And I'll probably call you back. Otherwise, should be fine.
I'll call on you too, because I don't know if my phone is bugged or not. It went all blank screen on me.
Oh boy.
that makes it difficult for me to do powers and stuff.
All right, Nia. I'll be in touch. I'll call
Okay.
you too.
See you soon.
Did you did you look to the camera as you said it's hard for me to do powers and stuff?
Maybe.
Stare right into the camera.
Yeah.
While you were on the phone with Nia, Rizagizza was in the background kind of talking to himself, just saying things like, so, and then on to part 327. Boy, the Leviathan missiles. I tell you, those were really great. I don't know why they stopped making them.
Yeah, I don't know why either, Rizagizza. Hold on, I gotta do one more phone call. But
Oh, it's fine. I'll just keep talking.
yeah, do go on. Don't let me stop you. And Marisol goes to call Desi.
Desi responds. Desi is drunk, and he tells you if you mention wanting to bring a man to his house, he says, better not be no stinking man who's trying to like come here and like find a place to live and like steal all his beer. And he just kind of starts swearing a lot.
Marisol does her best to assure him and just kind of gear the conversation towards it's just a temporary thing.
He mostly swears, but it seems like he's okay with it as long as it's someone you can trust. But he seems like he still just wants to swear. Also, he wants to complain about his back.
She'll just try to make it a smooth transaction and say she'll throw more rent his way as soon as she's got it, so he can buy more booze, of course.
Well, then he'll accept it. For the rest of the ride, Rizagizza does continue to talk about this and that, but you do arrive at Cadillac Ranch, finding that there are a lot of models like Thunk and Thonk kind of walking around patrolling, but they by now you know when they see your vehicle, they know it's you, so they just kind of let you pass. Rizagizza looks like he is a kid at Disney World. I have not been here in so long.
I'm not exactly the best tour or anything, but I have an idea of what room he might be in. Well, there's two I have in mind, but
All right, where in the Cadillac Ranch would you like to go?
she's probably going to make a beeline for the console room first.
You do see him in the console room. Or rather, you see someone dressed like him, wearing a hood. From behind, it looks like him.
She's going to approach it.
If you spin around the chair, try to see who it is a robot with a round head and two round eyes, staring at you, wearing his clothes.
She just looks relieved.
It actually says, hello.
Yeah, hey little guy. Sorry, I don't have much time to talk here. I'm looking for your dad.
I am Lewis Clark now.
What?
I am Lewis Clark.
She gives it a pat on the head.
Hooray.
Good job, man.
Thank you. I am a good Lewis Clark.
She starts to make her way out the room, leading Rizagizza behind her.
As you're walking, Rizagizza leans in and says, that was not Lord Clark.
It's fine, we just
Now-
have to keep looking.
I recall that these robots were quite silly.
Oh yeah, they're very silly.
Where else did you want to check?
The medical bay.
In the medical bay, you will find that it is, well, packed with robots and Kev Kavan.
Hey, she holds the hand up. Kavan, it's me, Marisol, and Rizagizza, who I'm not sure if you've met him. Just so you know, we're here. Sorry, I didn't give any advance heads up.
I'm aware of Rizagizza. What are you doing here?
So my friends and I had a big breakthrough with with regards to the zombies and evidence, and we were looking for Lewis and saw that he wasn't responding. So Riza and I came to check in on him. We knew you were gonna be here, but we still wanted to see. I could report to you, of course.
A voice kind of pipes in from behind one of the robots, and a man steps out. Or you could report to me.
Oh my God.
Sorry, did I startle you?
Sorry, sir. I wasn't expecting. Yeah, I guess so. She's completely straightening up.
What is it you need my brother for?
Your brother. Oh, it's just that all of our research has been happening at Machine Head Temple, and that's sort of his jurisdiction.
Fascinating. Does any of that research happen to say anything about the missing delegates from the Seven Nation Army?
Marisol goes absolutely pale.
Didn't think so.
I can report on that too.
Oh, when were you planning on telling us?
As soon as we had more info on it, it would seem pretty flimsy to say. She looks really flustered. Say anything on it if we weren't really sure what happened exactly.
I've reviewed the footage. I think I know what happened, so...
Marisol looks like she just doesn't have much willpower right now. But then she straightens herself back out. Well, then you know what we did.
I do.
It wasn't what we intended. It wasn't supposed to go like that.
You know, he actually smiles. I believe you.
Her eyes widen a little bit. I mean, it's the truth.
No. Don't, please. It would be ridiculous, right? What are the odds that the survivors of the ship are suddenly turncoats for Earth? I mean, that's crazy talk, isn't it? Just absolutely crazy. One of the craziest things I think I've heard in a while. He actually clears his throat.
Yeah, pretty crazy. We're not really with anyone, honestly.
I'm sure. Hey, I think we got off on the wrong foot, you and I, right? And all of you guys that are out here doing things that people aren't paying attention to, right? I feel like we maybe got off poorly. Don't you think?
Of course, but it's understandable given the circumstances.
Right. The circumstances. Yeah. You came here to see Lewis, right? Not me.
There's a pause. Yeah,
Poor Lewis. He actually runs his hands through Lewis's hair and kind of like rubs his forehead. He kind of gave it his all, and he kept trying to go and just fuel himself up with coffee and protein drinks and all that crazy stuff, but well, it took a lot out of him, I think.
it did seem like he was really pushing himself.
He was. But that's in the past.
Marisol looks honestly scared. She wasn't prepared for this at all.
Why is it that you've come to see Lewis, I wonder? You care for him that much?
Well, he's a friend of all of us. Those that you've come to know as the survivors.
Do you know anything about this? He actually picks up the puzzle box from Lewis's bed. This thing?
She sweats a little. Yeah, I gave that to him actually.
Ah, his robots let us know that he was in trouble. We found him, just kind of lying down holding it. Looked like he had passed out. Wouldn't let go of it, though.
Oh, I promise it's not poison or it's not a bomb or it's harmless. It's just a puzzle.
Just a puzzle. So it's not some sort of stand weapon.
No.
That's good. Otherwise, I'd have to fire my chief of security, wouldn't I? Cav kind of like grimaces.
No. It's her heart's thumping in her chest really hard because she's at the same time embarrassed and mortified.
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Do you wish you could be anywhere but here right now?
Honestly wish I could disappear, but thinks about Simone briefly and then realizes she shouldn't have said that.
You actually see him laugh when you say that. Oh, I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but it doesn't matter. Don't worry. I'm not much of a threat. I mean, look at me. I'm just a pampered CEO. I'm a businessman. I'm a concerned brother. That's what I am right now, I think.
Marisol's trying to keep a poker face, not doing the best job at it.
You probably want to have some words alone with Lewis, don't you?
No, it's fine. He's can report to you.
No. No, please. He's asleep in a coma. I think maybe hearing the voice of someone, a friend, maybe will encourage him. Why don't you just tell him what you wanted to tell him, and I'll just stand here.
There's a pause from Marisol. She obviously knows she can't actually say what she wants to say, so she just goes over to the side of the bed and does sort of a crouch and just stares at Lewis's face. But out of the corner of her eye, she's just so super aware of Jeff Lynne. Hey, my friends and I, we've got a bit of a breakthrough today. The zombies. We have a really good reason to believe that they're street stylers, and we did a sort of experiment, and it seemed to work. So I'm just here to ask for your permission to go ahead with, she's sighing. We needed someone's permission to go further with actually testing on a real zombie as a neutral third party. Her eyes They look like they're starting to tear up because the more she stares at Lewis, the more like off-put she gets.